had this conversation at 8, but unfortunately the traffic situation has ensured that we'll have to do it now. So we'll do it in the next 20 minutes. Madam Beatrice, I have to even add the honorable. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you can call me Nana, yeah.
Oh, Nana is fine with you,
Yeah, I like my treatment.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. You?
The traffic situation in Kumasi, it has surprised you, eh?
It's true.
So going forward, you calculate it properly. If you have to.
That one is even better than that of Accra.
That's what they are saying. So let's get into our conversation quickly. First of all, talk to me about your assessment of the management of Ghana under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama. Are you not impressed with the work he has put in so far?
I think it's a little too early to tell, but each government has its challenges. So unfortunately, NDC is going through some challenges right now. But we voted for this government, so we should endure.
Okay. Do you think we're enjoying or we are enduring?
You're enduring.
But if you say we are enduring,
you're enduring.
There are a lot of people who make the argument that a lot of the things that you couldn't do, they seem to be doing them.
What are you doing now that we couldn't do?
For instance, stabilizing the economy.
Is the economy stabilized right now?
They think so. If you look at the indicators.
You're going to say dollar?
Absolutely.
The
inflation to 3 point
but
something
people are
percent.
Hungry.
Are you sure? People are hungry.
The average wage is 600 cities. How do you pay your wife?
That's a legacy problem.
A legacy.
Yeah, okay. It's not something that
farmers are complaining that they're not getting their monies.
Especially cuckoo farmers.
Yeah, all farmers are complaining. Teachers and nurses are complaining. ECG bills, water bills, everybody is crying. This morning, more than 10 people called me, said, Nana, come and do me.
Really?
Yes. Ooh, I'm contesting as an MP for Asante Mampong.
Oh.
So people call.
Yeah.
People call. And I'm not a bank. People call. And it's heartbreaking. So what do we do? So we're enduring.
I see.
If you don't like it, then 2028, I urge all of you to vote for a better Ghana.
Now, talking about 2028, your party has elected Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia as its flag bearer. Some people look at the performance he put up in the previous election, and they describe that performance as quote-unquote embarrassing, in that he may never become the president of the Republic of Ghana. Now he's the one leading your political party. Looking into the lens, do you see hope that he can take you to the promised land?
I see hope. You have to keep in mind, during the administration of Nana Akufo-Addo, we were in COVID. The whole world was in a pandemic. So you cannot compare an apple to an orange. Right now, we're not in a pandemic, so things will be a little different. But I also think Akufo-Addo administration tried. Even we gave free light, free water for about a year. He did free SHS during COVID. He did one district, one factory, one district, one dam. Recently, I had a friend in Tamale. You know, Tamale from Kumasi is far.
This is a bit far.
Very far. And someone needed drugs because they were bitten by a snake. We have zip line so that you don't have to drive 4 hours or so to a nearest hospital. You can get it within minutes. And that person was saved by that anti-venom medicine. So every government will have its lapses. We have gold theft now. You have over 200
gold
theft, not gold board.
Gold theft by who? Who is stealing the gold?
Money that's something that was $217 million is now at a loss. How? We are in a crisis. And I think I'm not going to cry with people. I'm going to say, you voted, so we're enduring. So the next time people start shouting and saying MPP this and MPP that, we forget so easily. I love President Mahama. He said something that makes sense. People forget.
So I think people forgot the good things
People
the
forgot.
MPP did.
Yes.
But they were feeling the bad things. In 2016, they voted for you. So you should tell you that if you had managed to meet their expectation, if you have managed the country based on their satisfaction level or their expectation, they will have voted for you.
What was the expectation that we
The expectation was that you move Ghana to get to a level where we will become a nation that will not depend on aid, Ghana beyond aid. The expectation was that you will bring inflation down, you arrest the city to ensure that prices of goods and services are very much...
And inflation wasn't brought down during our Akufo-Addo time?
It got to around 54%.
Are you
at
sure?
a point in time. Yes, it did. Before you left office, it was around 20-something%.
Okay.
So maybe you did not...
And what is inflation now?
3-point-something%.
And we're still crying. Okay.
Okay, now let's come to your personal ambitions.
Okay.
You are currently a member of the National Communications Team for the NPP, and you are member of the Council of Patrons. Council of Patrons, what do you do?
We give money. Patrons means money.
Okay.
So you support the party financially.
So you finance the political party.
If they call on us, and if you have it, you answer the call.
So
that's what patrons means in every word. Yeah.
So your core duty is to assist the political party financially.
Yes, please.
Okay. And what's your expectation of doing that? Is it that you love the party?
Yes.
You expect certain things to okay.
It's like you have children. You love your children, so when they need assistance, you help them.
Some say the way we run our parties in Ghana is not sustainable. We shouldn't be putting pressure on some of you to continuously finance the political party. Political parties ought to find innovative ways to ensure that they are getting something at the end of every month. Membership are well registered, they are well known, they are paying their dues. That's the funds that is supposed to be used for the operations of the political party. Not, even though yes, we have window for people to contribute, but that should not be the major source of funding for the political party. What's your take on it?
There'll be lapses. Even in NDC, they have patrons. Most organizations, they have a patron. So, yes, we do take dues, and you also have people who are not regular due payers. So, MPP does scholarships and so forth. We have organized conferences and meetings. We can't say, hey, members, we need 200 cities for this so-called meeting on this conference. And most of our meetings are absolutely free. And there's a party office, there's people, so we have to pay and to advertise. So I don't think anything is wrong with being a patron. It's not mandatory that you, hey, give us 1 million Ghana cities. They have never asked of anything like that. But if there are needs, they will definitely ask you. And if you're able to do it, you can.
The counter argument by some is that when people give such donations, it's like the political parties are naturally expected to meet their demands, especially when they come asking. So that for some people breeds corruption. That breeds conflict of interest. That breeds, I mean, corruption and whatever. So there must be a system where the parties can have a sustainable means of financing their operations instead of getting monies from these people, because then naturally when I give you $100,000 and you win power and I tell you I want to become the Minister for Roads and Highways.
Oh, no, that's not how they do it.
You are more or less obliged.
No, that's not how you, no. National Patrons is made up of, it's a selected group. And some are past ambassadors.
Okay.
Some were former, they had a former position as Maslock.
Okay.
the person who's spearheading the national patrons is former chief of staff, and we are 31 in number on a national level. So if you give $100,000, it's because you love the party. There's no guarantee you'll get a contract.
Okay. Okay. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook. You can join the conversation live. If you want to be part of it, you can also send in your comments. We'll definitely share it with the rest of our listeners. Honorable Beatrice Owariwa Siao is our guest. You can call her Nanaya. She said she prefers that. She's a member of the National Communications team. She's also a member of National Council of Patrons. Now let's come to you personally. Politically, what's your ambition?
The people of Mampong, their desire is for me to become their next member of parliament for Asante Mampong.
Next member of parliament for the people of Asante Mampong.
Yes, please.
That's a very, very interesting constituency. First of all, you yourself, haven't heard from the constituents, do you want to become the member of parliament for the area?
Yes, why not?
So, in your interaction with them, did they tell you why they think you do a good job as MP for the area?
I've done over 40 projects in Mampong.
40?
40 with my own money.
Can you list some of them for us?
I removed a boiler that's over 40 years old and it's apostolic with my own machines.
40 years old?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so I removed it within 10 to 14 days. This boiler was within the town.
Wow, I see.
So I have excavators and payloaders. And the assembly provided 2 of their tipper trucks.
2?
Oh, yeah. And I fueled all the machines for 10 to 14 days.
Okay.
So that's one. The second one, I've built a school from the ground up.
Built a school?
Yes. KG2 block in
And
Asset.
handed it to government?
I handed it to the people of Asset.
Okay. So you built a school?
Yes, from the ground up. My own funds.
I see. Okay. So these are some of the things that you've done. So you are quite known in the area?
Yes, please.
But there's a current member of parliament for the area?
Yes, please.
You want to unseat him?
Honorable Amperchum.
Yes.
I think anything is possible. He unseated someone, so he would definitely be unseated. It's not like
He would definitely be unseated?
Yes.
Okay, as in eventually?
Eventually, not necessarily me, but
yes.
It's not like chieftaincy, so
Yeah.
you're there until you die. No.
Okay. So you know how our political system works.
Okay.
Sometimes the people outside of the delegate can prefer individual A. Maybe the people can approach you and say, Nanaya, we've seen what you've done, we've seen your contribution to the constituency, we think you'll do a good job, so be our member of parliament. But then the member of parliament might have some relationship with the delegates, and whether we like it or not.
You're talking about vote buying?
No, not vote buy. I've not referred to that. Maybe they have some synergy, some relationship. And sometimes the delegates' vision or the delegates' perception of who qualifies to lead the party first and eventually become the member of parliament may differ from what the outside constituents will think.
Okay.
So in your case, do you think you have a footing or you have some ground when it comes to the delegate system, or is just a constituent asking you to show up and of course try to become their member of parliament?
Well, even though the delegates are voting, it's just like we're living in Ghana. Outside influence can also affect you, because when I built a school, I didn't build it just for MPP people. I built it for all people. So there'll be some delegate children that will attend the school. There'll be some non-delegate children that will attend. Just like I removed the boiler, there'll be delegates that'll be living in the area and even their family members. There'll be also non-delegates. Do I think I have a foot in the right direction and a direct communication with the delegates? Yes, because I'm at the grassroots levels. at Mampong. I sleep at some delegate houses and so forth. But right now, we are going to do a new delegate system. So some of the old delegates will definitely come back into the album, but there'll be new people, and we've also expanded the number as well.
Yeah.
So that vote buying will be at a minimum.
Are you sponsoring some to hold or to contest for some positions?
Some people have come to me, and if I think you're a good candidate, why not sponsor?
Mm.
It's a chance.
Okay. Do you have any plans for? Okay, before that, what would you say to someone who say, "But it's too early"? I mean,
Is it too early? I don't think it's ever too early.
You're in a hurry.
I don't think anything is too early.
Okay.
You know, I don't think it's too early. Even General Mosquito is going around and also campaign people. I don't
No, he
think
said he's thanking the people for
He's
voting
what?
for him. He's thanking. He's on a thank you tour.
he's
That's what he said.
On a
Thank you tour.
Thanking what?
Thanking the
do
voters
what?
who voted for NDC.
Well,
You see, Massa saying he's thanking. He said they have done well by voting.
It's still a political motive.
Okay.
So, you know, I don't think it's too early. We only have 2 years to go.
But something that when you started this early, some people might begin to obstruct, might begin to put impediments in your way, and that may frustrate your ambition. So maybe sometimes you have to, like, you are interested, you are not interested, you're not very. Do you understand?
Okay.
What do you say to that?
Oh, I think if you have a desire and you want to become a leader or a politician, or like me, I started early. I started in January of 2025, and I did over 40 projects, and I've invested over 40 billion cities.
Huh?
Yeah.
Old currency.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean why? It's my hometown.
No, I wanted to understand why.
I'm
What's the
Mampong
motive?
this year, so,
Okay, so you are
part of the royal family. So I have
okay.
to. It's my own people. It's not good that things that are common necessities to me are not common
to other people.
People in Asante Mampong. It's wrong.
Okay.
Like, I did boreholes. I think the patrol car for the police unit at ASEM, Jerry Asi bought the pickup. I purchased the engine.
Oh, I see.
So even Tadiem Park, I'm doing an AstroTurf. I did the drainage system there. And as I'm leveling and wanting to do the AstroTurf, I was unfortunately stopped
By the assembly?
by the assembly.
This was in... Which year was this?
This was recently, around December.
Okay.
This past December.
Okay. I see. Now, were you doing all of these things because you knew that they will come when you decide to?
Part of it is that. Yeah, part.
It's part of that.
I think you should see somebody's CV or what they can do, even though a member of parliament is not a development minister.
But he's an agent of development.
Yeah, but I also think you should, if you're in a position to help, you should help.
Some will say the investment you put in vis-a-vis what you will get as a member of parliament doesn't really correlate. It's too demanding financially to do some of the things that you've done.
Yeah.
But knowing the perks that are enjoyed by members of parliament, some say it's not worth it. So why have you invested this much? Because you want to serve as the member of parliament.
And that I love Mampong. You know, it's like someone who passes away, they may leave all their wealth to their nephew. And some just die without a will, and some will donate it to an orphanage. I believe it's your money in the end, and you should do what you deem fit.
What you think
and I think this is what I deem fit. Mampong is at my heart, is my core, and there's some things that are not common that I see in Kumasi that are not common in Mampong. And my heart goes out to Mampong. If I could do more, I would. Even I made a comment that my first 3 months, if I am elected as a member of parliament, I would give my first 3 months' salary to the people of Mampong. Yes, please.
Let me read some few comments. If there are some on the, we'll deal with that as well. This one says, "Good morning. My name is Frederick. even though I live in Kumasi, but I have connection with Mampong, Alpha. What the lady is saying is the truth. The refuse dump was a huge problem. She cleared it. For us outside of the delegates, we are beginning to like it, but I don't know if the delegates will like it too. Okay, that's what he's saying. That one we'll see what happens. You can join us with your messages on 05939329993. This one says that, Alpha, are you sure your guest is a Ghanaian?
Yes.
Oh, she's a Ghanaian, no.
Beatrice Owaruwas, yeah.
Brofunona. You understand? This one says that, Alpha, I admire your resource person from the camp of the MPP in the person of Nanaya. Though a Ghanaian, but she sounds simply like an American.
I know.
Just engage her in a short conversation with the local dialect. Anyway, I know your program is an English one, but please, just for some of us to know if she can speak. Oh, okay. He wants to know. But what did she?
But meant to be kind of
okay. And then what's now bridge?
Me patrol a woman were US.
What now? What?
Check.
20-something years.
Wow, thank you for looking at my age so young, you know.
That's interesting. Let me. You can still send in your messages. This one says, Alpha, good morning. Please ask her for me if she becomes the parliamentary candidate and maybe she wins. What should the people expect from her?
That's a good question. I would like to do 2 factories in Mampong. Mampong is known for vegetables like carrots, green peppers. So I would like to do like a Kivo factory.
Okay.
And then we have a lot of waste. I would like to refine it and sell it like our MPK that we have in Ghana. And then maybe even package our vegetables, wash it nicely, buy directly from the farmer, pay them directly, and sell it to the people of Kumasi or Accra.
Okay.
I'm also a farmer, but I'm into rubber in the Eastern region.
Oh, I see.
I'm into a lot.
Rubber. Is it profitable?
Yes.
Is farming good?
Ghanaian farming is tedious. Yeah, it's tedious. But it's okay. It's not bad.
It's worth it.
Yeah, rubber is different.
Rubber is a commercial kind of. It takes about 3 years to.
It takes 7 years.
7 years. Wow.
Yeah. I purchased my farm 2015.
How much?
Ooh, it was like in Eastern region. I think 1 acre was like 500, and then I had to compensate
500,000.
500 cities, and then I had to compensate the crops.
Okay.
Then I took my machines to clear with bulldozer, and then I planted row by row with grill.
This one says that, Alpha, please let her know that Mampong is a tree-dominated area.
Yes, I know.
During the campaign, she will have to speak tree to a lot of them. Can she?
That's the
question he's asking.
I spoke tree.
Like, can you convince them in the local?
Yes. I speak to the grassroots.
Okay.
Even though tree is, he's right, is a dominated language in Mampong. But we were also colonized by the British, and a lot of people
they will
in Ghana
understand.
Speaks. Language is not a barrier. Mampong, they like their boga MPs. The current MP was in the UK.
Was a boga.
Yeah. The past 3. So Mampong is
so
on
they are okay.
Even Mampong, you can go to school from KG2 all the way to PhD in Mampong.
I see. Because of time, Nanaya, I will have to end it, but let me take your last words. What would you want to say to the people of Asante Mampong constituency, particularly the New Patriotic Party members?
I would say that, one, for all the people of Ghana first, we all should be unified, and we all should vote. If you're not happy with the current government, your vote is your power. And to the people of Asante Mampong, we're registering. This is for every place, from March 1st to the 31st. So we're registering in every constituency, and just register to vote.
Okay, that's the message. I'm sure this will not be the first time we'll be having this kind of conversation with Nanaya. Hopefully she will come back. Hopefully the next time she'll come at exactly 8, so that we'll have a full hour for ourselves. And then we'll open the phone lines for you to bring in your questions. Currently, I'm unable to read a lot of the questions you've sent through because of time. But in due course, we'll definitely bring her again. But thank you very much for those of you who watched on YouTube and on Facebook. The snippets, of course, later will be posted on our pages, so you'll get to know exactly some of the key things that she had to say. But let's take these messages when we return. Then we'll do our usual political debate. After that, we'll bring an end to the show. Stay with us.
Every child is
satisfying breakfast options starting at just 45 cedis, served fresh daily. Network, meet, or relax at our corporate hangout on Tuesdays with 15% off everything. Have fun sipping your favorite drink while getting creative at our Sip and Paint on Fridays. Our Saturdays are made for indulgence with steak, wine, and live music. Unwind with soothing live band music and sunset vibes to close the weekend in style at our Sunday buffet. Goldfinger Restaurant is open every day, serving flavor, ambience, and unforgettable moments. Call 0248 672 185 for reservations.
So it's 26 minutes after 9. Jimmy Boache is here, and Umar Harris is also here. Jimmy, good morning.
Good morning.
Umar, good morning.
Good morning, Alpha.
It's your government.
Yeah.
Why is there confusion among
Serious
top
confusion.
officials in your political party? Yesterday, I looked at what's happening on Facebook. People are not happy with some people.
Yeah.
And it's the issue of what DVLA chief executive said and the response that came through from the foreign affairs minister. I don't know if you've checked on social media. You see everybody saying politics, politics.
A lot of reactions.
A lot. So let me take your 10 minutes view on this matter. Where do we stand? What do you think is happening?
All right, Alpha, good morning officially, and good morning to our listeners. And let me see Juma Mubarak to every Muslim listening to us this morning. And good morning to Jimmy. It's not easy, but it is well. It is well. And then we are told
now I'll ensure that Jimmy becomes the Friday constant.
Yeah.
So that we'll not have
He
any.
deserves it.
Because the other days,
and
no.
I'm available as
and
well.
and he has also he's recovering from what he suffered.
Because you were allowing him free space every time he's here alone. Come and do the.
And Alpha has been Alpha have been doing a yeoman's job. I mean, playing the defense for you. But I prefer it when you yourself are here because it makes the work very easy. So, Alpha, what is happening currently? I see it as a communication glitch. That is how I see it. I'm yet to hear any official communique from the CEO of DVLA. Because I made some calls to understand what is happening from the DVLA, but I couldn't reach anybody from the Foreign Affairs Ministry. So whatever I'm going to say is not a position of the party, or it's based on my personal findings that I want to make this comment. Because when you look at the initiative the DVLA is actually, trying to bring to bear, it's something that is positive. Because one of the things that we know in this country is our revenue mobilization initiatives and then, programs. There are a lot of leakages and slippages there. So when the government wants to do more, the government needs to think through things to ensure that we create a lot of, avenues where we can, rake in revenues to be able to take care of the most of the pressing needs that we have in the country. The initiative by the DVLA is spot on. It's something that is very good. However, I believe in what the DVLA boss said that there was a meeting.
You believe that
yes,
there was
I
a
believe
meeting?
there was a meeting. Because Alpha, you and I know that if the DVLA boss had not had a meeting with the Foreign Affairs Minister, he would dare not come out.
The
to
Foreign
say
Affairs Ministry has issued a statement.
Yeah.
Have you read the statement?
I read the statement.
They don't acknowledge.
They say they've not given any approval
Yes.
to such.
Yes.
But then that is the thing that we are all lost. Because for the meeting, people are trying to create an impression that the DVLA boss said something that was out of the blue. That was not part of, the conversation. There was a meeting. There was a meeting. I don't know. You see, sometimes what I say is we should be very careful with how we are running this country. One of the reasons why I say that is, it's like we are allowing the opposition to be setting agenda for us. That is what I feel. How? I'm sure it's because of the reactions and the social media comments. That is basically the reason what prompted this.
So the minister...
I'm sure. I am sure, personally. That is what I think. Because
but the minister too wouldn't come out to lie if indeed he has had a meeting with...
But would the CEO also come out to lie if there had not been any meeting?
Maybe there was a meeting, but there were no agreement. You know, sometimes you can meet somebody, discuss something, but you don't firm up, you don't agree with it.
But from the commentaries of the DVLA boss, there was an agreement. So most of the people that
the Foreign Affairs Minister says there was no agreement.
So that is what we are also, I know in the coming days, more would unfold. You get my point? Because Ghanaians have taken interest in the matter that we need to know. And then one thing that I know for sure is people were just making some very ridiculous commentaries that even here, you want to spend money, you want to go and... They did not say they are going to establish DVLA annex in all these 6 countries that they were talking about. Just maybe 2 or 3 staffs to go there and ensure that that thing is done. They were going to work in within the embassies of those countries. Just as when your passport, you are in a foreign country, your passport is expired, you want to go and renew it, you just walk to the embassy and you are assisted to do the renewal. So the staff of the DVLA will be there to ensure that just as you renew your passport at the various embassies in any countries, the 6 countries that you find yourself, you can also renew your license there. It's not to go and then build or structure or no. That is not what they said. And this is going to, definitely is going to support our revenue mobilization agenda. So I don't know if the conversation has not gone well or there is, something that the 2 parties has not actually come to a compromise. That's basically the reason why what is happening. But then I think going forward, the coming days, definitely we will hear a very positive something. But then, Alpha, it's normal in governance.
But some say, first, in this your second year, I say issues with Bapa, like almost every week there's something. It's like the 1 year that you experience, it's like this year is beginning to look very differently.
Alpha.
There have been a lot of...
Alpha, life itself is a challenge. There's a day you wake up in the morning, you feel everything is okay with you. There's a day you wake up in the morning and you feel like everything is wrong with you.
Okay.
So you can't have a smooth stem all around. No, you can't. You are humans. Then what do we plan for? What do we strategize for? What do we pray for? So we anticipate challenges and then we use our competence.
But you say the opposition is setting the agenda.
Based
or
on
you are allowing some of your people are allowing the opposition to set the agenda.
Some of our people. That is what I think. Yes.
That's what you.
Yes, that is what personally I think, and we shouldn't allow that. We shouldn't. We shouldn't allow that. We should stamp on our authority and ensure we deliver on our key promises.
Finally, if you read some of the comments on social media, some believe that the Minister for Foreign Affairs has the tendency of throwing people under the bus when things like this come up. They give examples of Haruna Idrisu Muntaka, how he resigned in the picture he painted, okay, and some other matters. And they say, it looks like this is his modus operandi. Usually when he thinks there's a problem, and you want to rope him in.
Everybody has an opinion.
He has a way of...
He is somebody who is unapologetic of his stance. When
he has principles.
And he's able to justify why he did what he did. And whenever he comes out to explain why he did what he did, you see a lot of reasons in why he did what he did.
Okay.
You understand? So based on this reason, I'm sure going forward, you would understand the clear picture. But then let's not create... how has he deceived the people of Ghana? He's just somebody who believes that when it is right, it's right. When it's wrong, it's wrong. Based on what he sees at the end where he sits. Because
something you can't always be try to be seen to be Mr. Alright, like you there.
We always try to be right.
Like
Alpha,
everything you,
Alpha,
you
we
are,
we all
you
try
there,
to.
everything
see,
you are judging.
When President Akufo-Addo couched the initiative of the free SHS, majority of the MPP were in support of it. But his own cousin, finance minister, fugitive of the law, Ken Ofori-Atta, he was against it till he's in custody. He
wasn't against it. He was against the implementation.
No, he was against it. Let me remind you of the comment.
He said his case can pay, so let them pay.
That is
let the people who need.
Exactly. Wasn't it more sensible? Wasn't it more reasonable?
So he wasn't against.
It is the government policy. He's part of the government, not just an ordinary member, but a finance minister, and kicked against his own government policy. It's normal.
Let me go to Jimmy. Jimmy. They say you guys are setting agenda for the government. Why are you doing that?
We are not setting any agenda. I believe this is between the DVLA and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I lie.
Yeah.
So whatever that is happening between the two is what we are all talking about. Because there cannot be confusion between the same government. Okay. You see, surprisingly, I think that it's not in a bad taste.
Oh, okay.
Listen to me very well. It's not in a bad taste for us to go outside there and then register people who are holding
Ghana
driver's licenses.
Ghanaian driver's license.
The fact is that those outside, okay, are they using the Ghanaian driver's license to drive out there? Or they are using an international passport?
Some. Okay, so you'll have to get international passport.
So
in Ghana.
In Ghana.
Based on what I know.
But what I know is that they have an international driver's license.
Yes, so if you want to travel, that's what you use there.
So you use that one when you travel outside. Okay, so when in the communication from the DVLA, okay, I did not really see, and then when you travel outside with the international driver's license, I don't know the information whether you do the license in that country.
Yeah, I think you do it in Ghana. Oh.
Okay, so all these things is happening because the government is not on top of issues.
Hey.
I believe that the DVLA boss should have done justice with so much communication, not for the ministry or for the government, but for the people, some of us, to understand. But for all that I know is that when you're traveling outside, you will have to do the international driving licenses. Okay, and not necessarily the Ghanaian driving licenses. I don't know any American officer or security officer who will meet you on the road in the US and then they will ask you, where's your Ghanaian driving license? I don't know about that. So there are a lot of speculations, there are a lot of information out there that cannot be verified. That's why we, as a city, I'm even making comments that I don't even know the fact that are Ghanaians outside using the DVLA driving licenses? Are they using the international driving licenses? Or when they get into that country and then the international the driving license expires, they are able to get the local, or the country's driving license to even operate. Because I know most of our guys out there, some of them are doing Bolt, they are doing Uber and stuff. Okay, so what is the actual information? We don't know about this. All that we heard is that they are sending people to go out there. But the fact is,
that was just the policy announcement. You know, sometimes you just announce and then details will
and that is exactly what I'm talking about. All that we know is the policy announcement that they are about to do this. I see. And you know, strategically, it didn't go down with the government. Yes, because I mean, the hearing of the policy that DVLA is sending staff to Canada, to US,
Germany,
the
Netherlands,
to go and then renew driver's licenses. I mean, people felt like, no, at this point in time, where we cannot even find money to pay our cocoa farmers. Okay, where people at
So it didn't sit well
at
with
the
people.
at the base are struggling. How many days are they going to spend there? Where are they going to sleep? Okay, what is the cost involved? What is the cost of their flight tickets? How many people are going? Do we have specific people that are visiting all these countries? Do you have individuals for each country? Are they going to stay over? Because definitely, by the time they visit a particular country, maybe if my driving license has maybe a month to expire, do I go ahead and renew? What is the issue? So you realize that there was a lot of, mimicking about the policy on social media. A lot.
Yeah,
That-
a lot of people
were surprised
not, yeah,
and they
there
were
some were-
disappointed.
yeah.
A lot of people were disappointed. So, you see, looking at the Okujato and stuff, he wants to be president. They want the NDC to have that goodwill. They want to create that perception about the NDC that, they are able to do this when people are saying certain things that are
they will
negative.
change
They will come out and push it away. So, whether there was a meeting or not, no, the people are not happy with this thing.
So
let's brush it under the carpet, or let's make a fool out of the statement from the DVLA boss that no, we are not aware, and they issued a statement.
the ministry.
Yeah,
issued this
the Foreign Affairs Ministry, they issued a statement, and I want to give you some few lines, okay, within the statement. You see, and I like that.
You like
Because
the statement?
no, I like the posture of the Foreign
good.
Affairs Ministry.
Okay.
You see, because they knew definitely that whatever information that was coming out from the DVLA was going to tarnish the image of the government. So they came out. That was 26. That was yesterday. The attention of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has been drawn to a viral news headline claiming that the ministry has granted approval for staff of the Driver and Vehicle License Authority to travel to countries including United States of America, Canada, United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and Germany to register and renew. Not only renew, to register and renew. I don't know whether Ghanaians outside are not permitted to use, the driver's licenses in those respected countries where they find themselves.
Maybe they want to still hold on to their Ghanaian license.
But the letter is saying that, okay, to register.
No, I'm saying that whilst there, some of them they frequent. So he wants a situation where Obaya he can. Yeah.
Well, so the Minister of Foreign Affairs is saying that they are not aware of anything like that.
Yeah.
And they wishes to state categorically that it has neither issued a directive to our diplomatic missions out there abroad, nor granted approval to any entity for such an arrangement. The ministry is not aware of any government policy to that effect. So there's no policy. The Mahama and NDC government has not decided to do anything like that. It's the DVLA boss himself that is creating an opportunity. You see, and this opportunity is an opportunity to loot. Because
how do you explain?
those who will be going out there will be taking per diems. You cannot tell somebody to travel to the UK and just go and sit down there.
If it's part of your work.
No. In public institutions,
When you are engaging on such travels.
when there are assignments, especially some of this nature
Beyond-
outside the country, you are going to take some per diems in addition to your salary. You see, and they went on to say, in addition, there is no record available at the ministry pointing to this purported new policy direction. For the avoidance of doubt, there has been no formal engagement.
No formal emphasis on formal.
Yes, no new policy brought to our attention, okay, and no financial commitment as irrefutable evidence at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs wishes to assure the general public of its commitment, okay, and listen to this very well, to transparency and financial prudence in the public service delivery. So, if you recall the initial part of my colleague Sabison, he wanted to say, you see, for the youth of the party, this thing is good for them. They will go and they will not come back.
Oh.
Yeah. They want to travel outside and go and work. And they want that to be at the expense of the government. They want to use taxpayers' money, your money and my money, our tax, to travel outside and then come and feed your people. So I like the way manner he came, that, I'm not speaking the mind of the government. I'm not speaking the mind of the party. This is my own. So if it is your own, then your government is saying that the general public should clear their minds of anything like this. And something that your government is telling the general public, you are here supporting it. And tells you the nature of people they are. Right now, just a year or two into government, okay, you are looting, you are sharing.
How are they looting?
If they want to renew, if they want to, register new people, okay, or people who are already not on the DVLA system, they should create something that is digital, something that will allow people to go online and do registration. Because when you go online and you have this if you have this camera on your laptop or on your phone, you can just take a selfie, okay, and then register online. But we want to take the Ghanaian NDCU, the 10 cocos. They want to carry them go Nigeria. But by the time you realize, they will be carrying people to Nigeria. No, right now you are starting with Canada, US, Netherlands, Germany.
Even Nigeria will be back.
Let's do the thing online, digital. It's just a registration.
It's 46 minutes after that. I'm coming.
Don't we do passport registration online?
Okay, let me read some messages.
This
one says, "Good morning. My name is Alfa.
Oh, this is serious.
I support the NDC government, and I'm a full-blown party member. But I just want to say, regardless of how you look at it, we are embarrassing each other with this mistake. One group or the other will be embarrassed, and that will not augur well for the image of our party. And the party elders must begin to rein in these individuals so that there is some consistency with our communication." This one says, "Good morning, Alpha. My name is Kofi Abrante. I thought I heard the government saying no major policy announcement should be made without the prior approval of cabinet. So how did this announcement come by if cabinet was not aware and did not approve same?" Okay, thank you very much. We have just 10 minutes to go. So I get the sense that we want to stay on the DVLA matter. As for the other matter, it's like so if that is so, then let me give you the opportunity for the matters. If not, let me give. Let me start with.
No, let me do my
okay.
first.
But you do everything for 5 minutes.
I intentionally started the way I started so that I'll allow my brother to make public his ignorance on the issue. And then he has successfully fell into my trap, and I'm very happy with that. Alpha, do you know before, when you are a Ghanaian and you travel outside, you have the Ghanaian licenses. You use the Ghanaian licenses to acquire the international license. Do you know that? Okay. And also, when that license is expired and you want to acquire an international license, you need that one also renewed for you to use it to apply for the international passport license. Do you know that? So if the DVLA think it is necessary for us, because someone who has just gotten into, maybe let's say, abroad, and then maybe has his license expired, the person cannot come back to renew the license before going back. So there is the need for them to have, just like within the embassies where their passports are expired, they can just walk to the country's embassy to renew it, so that they can have access to that one also there at the embassy. This is what we are talking about. And they have foreigners who have lived abroad for many years. And when they are coming to Ghana, they don't even understand the system. Even where DVLO offices are located, they have no idea. That is what gives room for the Goro boys to extort. So they, in their thinking, when they come with their international license, what they need to do, they have certain system that they call conversion. It's not as though they are going to take the international licenses. They are going to be based on the information on the international license to also issue the Ghanaian one for your stay till you what? You go back. These are the issues. But then I agree with him. There should have been a consensus. Because when you look at the way the communication is going, it wasn't so well. So they should have been.
Do you agree with the text that was it?
I agree with it. Regardless of it, I agree with it.
You are embarrassing
because
me.
they should have done the nitty-gritties of everything before even coming public. Because yes, the government has said no major, and this, I don't know whether the DVA does not see it as a major policy. They see it as just a normal internal program. Because this is not part of our policy.
Government says no. Okay, maybe I don't know whether it targeted ministers or
you get my point.
Public offices are also part.
Exactly, ministers, ministerials. I mean ministries. That's what we are talking about. So yes, I agree that there was a communication glitch over there. However, when people like Jimmy sit here and talk about loot and share, we've not done anything. The man is just trying to see how Ghana can rake in some revenue to support the development of this country. It's a good idea, but maybe the processes we've had a problem. You are talking about loot and share. We want the 10 cocos to go abroad. If I want to go abroad, I know where to pass. You get my point? We are not like your party who had Enam Ejide, who was at the sports ministry and used the ministry to be taking people. He became a Goro boy himself, collecting monies from people, using the states, duping them and taking them. That they were referees and coaches and sportsmen when they were Guru boys, that he has taken money. And with lack of shameness, even when he was campaigning as a member of parliament in the constituency, he was telling people, I'll take you. Hey, and you have the effrontery to come and sit here and talk about agenda boys. Agenda boys are in your party. And they were those that Dr. Mahmoud Bamia was using. They are his potential cabinet ministers. So please give us a break. The initiative is a positive one. And then where I agree 100% with Jimmy is, look, we need to understand that some of these things, people are already hovering around to find fault. So we need to ensure that before we come public to come and say anything, we have done the needful. And Alpha, where I also agree with him 100% is the public engagement on the program was a problem. Because people were not too informed about how the thing was going. There was no much education and communication for the people to carry the people along to see the impact and the importance of the project.
Maybe that would have come later.
You see, the DVLA boss is always in Accra.
No, by sometimes he comes here.
But
last week he was
but
in
their communication should be revamped.
They should have PROs.
They should have PROs. They should have people who, I mean,
they do.
But why is it that on this issue, Alpha, if not because of today, that I try to make some inroads, call people that I know they are within, I wouldn't have known what is happening.
Let me read a message that someone from DVLA has sent me.
All right.
He said, we don't have anything like international driver license, but it is a permit. You always need your valid Ghanaian license attached. International driver permit alone cannot be used over there. Okay, that's the intervention is.
You get my point.
Okay.
So
wrap up and
so let me go to the.
Yes, in 2 minutes.
I understand Jimmy want to go into the cocoa because that's now.
But it is the taste of the nation.
He said, but I'm happy. You can
the
decide to do whatever propaganda, but the 200 cedis you go and give it to party people to suddenly become cocoa farmers will expose you. You saw how the farmers were coming out even when they went to picket at the cocoa board headquarters. And the market women were telling them, are you a cocoa farmer? They were exposing themselves that they were giving 200 cedis. At a point when they were fighting each other. That the man whom the 200 cedis was given to share to them, he was even, short-chaining them. So let's agree. Let's know that this embarrassment has not taken you anywhere. Because all the demonstrations and Miracle Abuaji will go and pack party food soldiers and they will wear some clothes and then he's discussing cocoa just to go and collect money from Baumia that he's working for the party. They should give us a break. We know that those cocoa farmers understand. It is not only Ghana that we have this current challenge. It is every country in Africa that deals in gold. We know that the global, market value of cocoa has dropped. And every Ghanaian knows that Bibi tough form, Bibi super tough form. That is how it is.
Let me go to
one thing that I can assure the Ghanaian farmers is at least this hand has also exposed certain parts of issues that we have not taken, like issue of this syndicated loans and what. What happened, the uproar, their comments, their outcry has informed the government to implement pragmatic measures to ensure that in event of such happenings, cocoa farmers are cushioned. And even though today it might be bitter for them, but then it has opened way for a brighter tomorrow.
Jimmy, in the next 5 minutes, wrap up.
Thank you very much, Alpha. You see, I don't understand the head and tail of my colleague's final comment. He said I was making ignorance, right? He said I made the ignorance of whatever that I said, right? Right? And then at the tail end, you come back and say that you agree 100% with me. He said that about 3 times. Okay. So what is the head and tail of the whole? Please. When you sat here and you like that attitude.
I said
you like that attitude too much.
I said that.
You allow you to make your comment whenever somebody's making his comment. Then
No. Relax. Let him make his point.
When you are quoting me right.
Jimmy,
I know you people.
But you said I'm 100% right that you said that.
I didn't say you 100%.
I made ignorance.
I agree with you.
I made ignorance of what I said.
Yes.
Then you come back and say that you agree with me 100%. So what is the difference between the ignorance that I made and then the 100% that you agree? And I'm saying that you mentioned that about 3 times.
Okay.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. You said that.
You say 100% means everything.
Yes. So if whatever that I said in totality, if I made ignorance, then it means that I don't know. And I was specific with the fact that I was expecting the DVLA board to come out and educate the Ghanaian people. Okay. Oh, please. What I said is that we need education. The fact that we are not abroad, the fact that some of us we have not traveled before, the fact that we don't hold any international driving license or permits, like the guy sent the message, okay, doesn't mean that we don't need to be educated.
Yeah. Maybe
because it is our money. It is our money. It is our taxes that the government is going to use to finance those who will be traveling outside from DVLA office in terms of their accommodation, in terms of their ticketing, in terms of their per diem. It is our money. Just like they are going to give the blasters. So we deserve the right to know. But the government of the day is saying that it doesn't have any policy.
The Foreign Affairs Ministry.
Yeah, but they are part of the government.
Yeah.
Is he not on cabinet?
Yes,
is the Foreign Affairs not on? So, and he is saying that the NDC policy. And John Dramani Mahama government, they don't know anything about this policy. So what should we say? If the government of the day is saying that they don't know anything about the policy, and you, the DVLA boss, is bringing something on board, something like that on board to loot our money.
No, it's not.
What do you expect us to say?
Not to loot your
what
money.
I'm not. Try and understand.
No,
wouldn't they spend from the coffers of the
DVLA?
DVLA?
Between spending and looting, Jimmy, you know that.
But that is clear misappropriation. Wait, Alpha, wait.
Please, let's not use loot.
It's
not
but if the government doesn't know anything about this policy, and you are going to spend on the policy, the boldness alone to come out and talk about it, that this is what you are about to do, means that you are going to use our money from the DVLA coffers, or we should accept that it's going to be the DVLA boss's own money.
I doubt.
So if the government is saying that they don't know anything about that policy is not on their table, then it's a clear misappropriation that's about to happen. Okay, no, but what do you expect me to say? It's one government.
The same government.
And it's the President Mahama that appointed the DVLA boss.
Yes, he did.
So indirectly, it means that he is acting in what? His stead. And whatever that you are doing, they are saying that they don't know anything about what you are talking about. If we keep quiet, wouldn't they spend from the government coffers? And if the government is claiming that they don't know anything about that policy, it will be a clear misappropriation, and it amounts to loot and share.
They want to loot and share.
No. You see, that is the main reason why he is supporting it, because if they are to take people out there, they will say that, oh no, then we have to recruit new people, and it's going to be the 10 youths that are going to be recruited. So all that we, the Ghanaian people, we are saying is that the minister has come down and he has shut the policy down. We don't want to hear anything different, else we will demonstrate. No. I'm telling the truth. You see, I'm telling the truth because the cost of accommodation for those who will going to America.
Maybe the revenue that will be generated.
Wait. They have not given any information on that.
No, yes, that's
so we cannot sit here and say maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What we are saying is that
we should wait for.
See, you are reducing cocoa bag by 1,000 Ghana cedis, and you are taking the Ghanaian people to UK, to Germany, to Canada, to go and sit there and do registration
to generate money for the country.
How much?
That is the
Yeah,
question.
you are right. We need information.
We don't have any information,
Yeah,
and that is appalling on the part of the entire government.
So
Again,
the whole government.
on the issue
Please
about
wrap up.
the cocoa price,
You have a minute.
cocoa pricing and stuff. You see, these people are so humiliating.
Oh,
See, all that you said during the campaign, at least, the John Dramani Mahama's government. Okay, I told somebody yesterday that this shouldn't has happened under John Dramani Mahama. Somebody who has been a president before and has stayed home for 8 years and becoming president again, it has been under your watch. That's something that has never happened in the history of this country, to reduce a bag of cocoa by 1,000. Ghana is cocoa. Ghana, when we talk about Ghana, right from the Tetekwasi onset, has been about cocoa. And cocoa is Ghana. So for this thing to happen under John Dramani Mahama's second term, it tells you that, I mean, they are not on top of issues.
let's leave it here.
If for nothing at all, the government should have been able to absorb the shocks, so that it doesn't hit directly the cocoa farmers.
Okay, thank you very much. That's Jimmy.
What is the essence of being a government?
He was here with Umar Harris. Umar, last week you wanted to say something quick.
Yeah. Alpha, let me first thank you and then the entire crew of Orange. How you celebrated my boy.
Oh yeah.
But then you see, that lady has caused problems.
Why?
The reason why is the same birthday message, different readings, and then the comment I was getting.
The class is different.
Shall I extend my hearty greetings to her?
But I'm not surprised.
She reads so
Looking
well.
at the allowance you are taking as
A member of the NDC from the NDC communication. You see, they get us some money for extra things. No. If you're able to get 5,000 a month, you can take care of a lot of girls.
Okay, let me ask. So you want to say I paid?
Have you ever heard me coming here? That I mean, bringing a lady or wish this lady happy birthday for? Have I ever done that before? Have I ever done that before? So these people, they have enough money to take care of their girlfriends.
The man doesn't even know what we are talking about. Yes, he's.
I don't need to know before I come in. I don't need to know before I come in.
You're arguing and sweating at the air condition when you don't even know the
Let's
topic.
leave it here, guys. It's okay. Right.